Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining me for a brief tour of our brand new Bridgestone World interactive website. This site was created specifically for this virtual CES to showcase our ideas for advanced mobility solutions, including new products currently in the marketplace here in North America and abroad, as well as innovations under development and longer-term concepts for the future. With that, we will take the next 20 or so minutes navigating through our fully interactive virtual city. The Bridgestone Vision is really the foundation for everything else you'll see on the site. At a high level, we're in the process of transforming our company to be not just the world's largest rubber and tire company, but a leader and innovator in the creation of advanced mobility solutions for individuals and fleets, aiming for a cleaner, safer, more efficient, and sustainable mobility future for society at large. If we go just a little bit deeper, there's some important context on our history and what we're calling the third foundation of Bridgestone. The first being our founding in 1936, followed by second marked by the acquisition of Firestone, and now our third with the move into advanced mobility and sustainable mobility solutions. Our social corporate responsibility mission consists of three pillars. The first is safer and more seamless mobility for people. The second is our commitment to promoting strong and healthy communities. And the third is a more sustainable environment. At the heart of our work to advance mobility is what we call T&D POS, which stands for Tires and Diversified Products as a Solution. We all know what tires are, and we define diversified products as air springs and related components, belts and hoses, as well as bicycle and golf equipment, amongst other things. By linking innovations in physical tire technology with advanced digital products and innovative web-based service platforms, we can create new value for our customers and society. If we look at this from the standpoint of our business model, there are three key components that will drive our future, and they will also serve as the organizing principles for this virtual city. At the foundation of the tire is the tire itself and its diverse applications on cars, trucks, and buses, heavy construction equipment, and aircraft. Building on that foundation is tire-centric solutions, where we take data from the tire and other sources to deliver greater efficiency to fleet operators through services like IntelliTire and Tyrematics, which we'll go into a bit more detail in a minute. Finally, at the top of our helix is mobility solutions, where we're able to leverage multiple data and operations platforms to provide comprehensive, connected solutions for future of mobility. Again, we'll provide more detail on this in just a minute. So, keeping in mind those three core pillars of our business, let's go back to our virtual city and briefly look at each of these areas of Bridgestone innovation. And let's go ahead and start with tire and rubber initiatives, where we highlight three innovations. I'll start with SUSIM, which is a proprietary new material developed by Bridgestone. The interesting name is a combination of the words sustain, symphony, and symbiosis. SUSIM is the first polymer to bond flexible rubber and tough resin at the molecular level. This is a new compound that we think will have many uses beyond tires themselves. For each of the technologies in our Bridgestone World, we have associated video content. We won't look at all of them, but let's take a couple of minutes to look at the SUSIM video. Another highlighted innovation is our Master Core series of tires. They represent the next level tire technology for industrial mining applications, using proprietary materials and construction techniques to deliver more performance and efficiency. These kinds of tires can cost upwards of $75,000, so you can imagine the value and importance of proper monitoring and maintenance. The third innovation is our non-pneumatic or air-free tire concept, which is what we've been developing since around 2015 and will continue to advance towards future market applications. Next, we'll take a quick peek into what we call tire-centric solutions, which is just what it sounds like. It's mobility solutions centered around smart tire technology and data that we're able to get from the tire. One key solution here for truck or bus fleet operations is Reach. Reach is a knob-based solution that provides roadside assistance at the touch of a button. So, if you're a bus or a truck driver with a mechanical issue, Reach connects you to a network of service providers quickly and easily. So, while Reach provides on-the-road support, our IntelliTire solution is a tool for yard managers to monitor and maximize the life of their tires. IntelliTire is a subscription-based tool using in-tire and in-yard sensors and receivers to monitor inflation pressure and temperature for every tire on every vehicle in a fleet. This way, the fleet operators can effectively maintain their tires in peak operating condition. In the consumer space, we're highlighting Mobox, which is for the European market, although we're now launching a similar service in the US called Resolve. Here again, it's a subscription model, allowing people to more effectively budget the cost of their vehicle maintenance through a monthly fee that covers all of their routine maintenance, including oil changes, tire rotations, brakes, and other. Mobox and Resolve both offer a range of subscriptions to cover every budget. And finally, we have our Bandag retread platform. In North America, through the acquisition of Bandag, Bridgestone is really tackling the life cycle impacts of commercial tire use, as Bandag retreads require only about 30% of energy needed to produce a new tire. As of now, we have 250 retread plants in the US and Canada. You can imagine how quickly those savings in water, energy, and waste add up when you start looking at 10,000 tires, which is about how many retreads we produce every couple of days. The final business pillar is mobility solutions, which is what happens when we combine tire-centric solutions with new digital cloud-based service platforms. Our biggest and thus far most successful offering is our Web Fleet Solutions platform. Let's watch a short video clip that describes the service now in its 20th year of operations.
Over the last 20 years, we've supported thousands of businesses on their journeys. We've helped them go from generating data to driving business performance, to go from tracking their vehicles to maximizing productivity, and from monitoring fuel to reducing fleet operating costs. Now it's time for us to go even further, to go from being useful to being the solution, from being pioneers to being global leaders, from TomTom Telematics to Web Fleet Solutions. So how far can we take you? Let's drive business further.
You might have seen a mention of TomTom in the video. That is because Bridgestone acquired TomTom Telematics and integrated their GPS technology with other elements of our fleet management system to provide truly comprehensive support for the efficient, safe, and sustainable operations for vehicle fleets of any size. The site also highlights our aviation and mining solutions, but I won't go into the details of them for the interest of time. Finally, our vision for advanced mobility is extended out into the city of the future. Here, we envision the rise of a connected system of mobility that includes automated and shared fleets of vehicles and the related increased demand for reliable, efficient, low emissions mobility that is also integrated across multiple transportation sectors. In our vision of the future, we see a great opportunity to add value with multiple innovations, including air-free tires with embedded and connected sensors that can look at things like tread wear and road surface conditions to optimize vehicle performance and safety. Without going into too much further detail, I'll end with 2 short videos. This first one is on how we see the future of smart, connected tire technology tying together with a highly efficient supporting service infrastructure.
The driverless vehicle fleets in the city of the future can't afford to be out of service or ever broken down. Data will be collected from the tires and the vehicle to always monitor tire wear and plan preventative maintenance without disruption to productivity. Fleets will be connected to Bridgestone service networks that provide quick and seamless maintenance wherever fleets are operating. Mobility solutions from Bridgestone will enable predictable and economical fleet management.
I will end on what is perhaps the most critical element of our vision, which is sustainability. There's an element of sustainability in every aspect of our vision, but certainly a major part of that is reducing the environmental impact of the tires themselves, which is what this next video touches upon.
Bridgestone is on a journey toward a more sustainable society. Together with our suppliers and partners, we are determined to pioneer new innovations that deliver value to our customers and the world, improving the way people move, live, work, and play. The global demand for rubber is rising, and we must rise to meet that challenge responsibly. As a global leader providing sustainable mobility and advanced solutions, Bridgestone is working toward 100% sustainable materials at every point of our supply chain by 2050 and beyond. This journey will not be easy, but it will be acted on with the utmost consideration for how we procure our materials, the natural resources we use, and the impact our productivity has on the communities of the people we buy and source from. Our founder, Shojiro Ishibashi, believed in serving society with superior quality. This belief is not only about the products we make, but the legacy we leave behind. It is our way to serve, shaping our continued global compliance, instilling in us a commitment to environmental stewardship, motivating our respect for human rights and fair labor, and emboldening our commitment to increase transparency and engagement with partners. Inspired by our founder's vision, our way to serve will allow us to see long-term environmental, social, and economic value for all our stakeholders at every touch point of our interaction with the world around us. Through our way to serve and its layers of impact, enhancing mobility, supporting people and communities, and advancing environmental stewardship, we will set an example for our industry, lead in sustainable mobility, and provide lasting value to how we conduct our lives today, tomorrow, and into the future. Bridgestone and its partners are on a journey.
This concludes our brief tour of Bridgestone World. You can chat with Bridgestone staff live January 12th and 13th from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Time, either through the CES event platform or the Bridgestone World website, which can be found at futureofmobility.bridgestone. On the Bridgestone World website, you can also schedule a meeting with a subject matter expert by using our book a meeting or chat functions. Once again, thank you for joining us and have a great show.